What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about the upcoming overlay DFS slate for the QB progressive slate matchups. Basically, it's the QB shootout for week 14. It's the progressive slate. Basically, you pick your head-to-head picks, who you like, so on and so forth, order them in rankings and confidence-wise, and you go from there. Basically, the best record wins. You put $11 down, go in there. There's only 100 entries, so basically you have a good chance to win it. So up top, we have Patrick Mahomes versus Russell Wilson. This is an interesting matchup to me. I want to take Russell Wilson just based on it. They're facing the Jets. I mean, it's the Jets, to say the least. But then again, Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, he's looked great. He's running all over the ball. He's just an excellent QB, as we know. This is going to come down to who do you think has a more upside? To me, I want to take Russell Wilson. That's what my heart says, but my mind says Patrick Mahomes. I think Mahomes goes off this slate. I think he's ready to prove something. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. This is a similar matchup that is just tough to me, but hey, this is the progressive slate. They're going to be tough. I'm liking at first glance Aaron Rodgers. I think him, Devontae Adams, and Alan Lazard are just a combos that you cannot go wrong with. Tom Brady, we've seen him be inconsistent time and time and again, but he has thrived, and it is Minnesota. But at the same time, I like Aaron Rodgers because you have Devontae Adams, you have his favorite target, Lazard, back, who's been consistent, seeing 5 targets a game, and Tonian, who is just going off the wall, looking great with the amount of TDs that Travis Kelce has. I'm liking Aaron Rodgers a ton. Taysom Hill versus Deshaun Watson. I'm going to stay off of this one just at first glance because of Drew Brees might be back and he might be activated, so we might see Drew Brees play this game. We might not see Taysom Hill whatsoever, but he could play a couple snaps here and there, which will be interesting to see how that goes. But if I had to pick at first glance, it would be Deshaun Watson. I like him versus Chicago. That matchup doesn't scare me. Taysom Hill is just a guy I can never get to. I'm liking Deshaun Watson. Tannehill versus Matt Ryan. I'm liking Ryan Tannehill. I think him and Corey Davis are just a combo that's on a tear. Plus, you still have A.J. Brown. Matt Ryan, he just seems to be not hitting his ceiling whatsoever. Even though Julio Jones is a good play this week and I'm just getting the Ryan Tannehill more. Murray versus Herbert. Give me Justin Herbert versus Atlanta. This is a go-to matchup that I'm all over the place with. I love me some Justin Herbert. I love that he's going to be in this matchup, a bounce back one. I think he's ready to prove the doubters wrong based on what happened last week versus New England. Give me Justin Herbert, especially with Kyler Murray's shoulder still banged up. Teddy Bridgewater versus Phillip Rivers. I'm liking Phillip Rivers. I think he's going to be good to go versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Bridgewater's facing Denver, which that matchup scares me to say the least. I'm just not on Bridgewater potentially with no DJ Moore and no Curtis Samuel. So give me Phillip Rivers. Jalen Hurts versus Mitchell Trubisky. I'm liking Mitchell Trubisky. I think he's ready for a bounce back game also. Him and Allen Robertson has looked good together. And Cole Kmet has actually came out of nowhere and looked good and taken more snaps than Jimmy Graham. Jalen Hurts, we don't know what we're going to get versus New Orleans. I'm just not on that hype train whatsoever. Derek Carr versus Andy Dalton. It's Derek Carr. He's looked good. He looks a lot better than Andy Dalton, to say the least. Andy Dalton is just a guy I cannot trust. Give me Derek Carr. Matthew Stafford versus Mike Glennon. I think this game is going to be a shootout between him and Aaron Rodgers with Matthew Stafford, so I'm liking Matthew Stafford a lot more. Cousins versus Tua. I'm taking Kirk Cousins at first glance because of Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Daniel Jones versus Drew Law because it's the man match to me. I'm not on the Nick Mullins on the Alex Smith one. So those are my key matches. My favorite one of the night would be Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady. I love that matchup a lot. And I love Justin Herbert over Kyler Murray would be my other favorite one. So that pretty much wraps it up for me, guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a ton, as y'all know. I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of their day. Have a good one, everybody.